making of the crochet bandana, I'm going to be using this yarn. So I'm going to start with a magic ring. If you know how to make a magic ring, you can make using the usual method, but for me I'm going to chain about 5 chains and then join it into the first one, and then I have my magic ring. Next I'm going to make 5 chains, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then make 3 double crochets into my magic ring. 1, 2, 3, and then chain 2, chain 2, and then I'm going to make a treble crochet into the same magic ring. And this is how my first row is going to look like. For the second row, I'm going to chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then turn my work. Into the first ring, I'm going to make 2 double crochets. And then 3 double crochets on top of the previous 3 double crochets. This is the second one, and then the third one. And then into this space I'm going to make 2 double crochets. And then I'm going to chain 2 and then a treble crochet into the same stitch. That's my second row. For my third one, still chain 5 and turn my work, and then I'm going to start with 2 double crochets into the same stitch. And then I'm going to make 2 double crochets onto the previous stitches. Then we are going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and then make 2 double crochets. And then into the chain space, 2 double crochets, and then chain 2 and make a treble in the same space. For the next row, chain 5 and turn and make 2 double crochets into the first stitch. Now next you're going to make 1 double crochet on this, and then we're going to chain 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to skip 1, 2, 3. Into this space we are going to be making a slip stitch, so just your hook in, pull it out, and then just chain like that, and then chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. Into the last one I'm going to make a double crochet, and then into the chain space 2 double crochets, chain 2, and then a treble. So this is the pattern you're going to be working with for this crochet bandana. So for the next row you're going to chain 5, 3, 4, 5 and turn your work, and then I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to make 2 double crochets into the chain space, and then we're going to make 3 double crochets, and then into this chain space you're going to make 3 extra double crochets. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then into this space you're going to still make 3 double crochets, and then into the previous 3 double crochets you're going to make another 3 double crochets. And then into this chain space 2 double crochets, and then 2 chains and make a treble. For the next row still 5 chains, and then turn my work. So for this entire row we are going to just be making double crochets. So you're going to start with 2 chains into the chain space, and then make double crochets all through up to this point, and then I'll meet you there. Into this chain space you're going to make 3 double crochets, 2 and 3, and then make 8 double crochets, then 2 double crochets, chain 2 and make a treble, 5 chains, and then turn your work, and I'll meet you in the next row. Once you've reached at this point, so now we are going to be repeating this. So for this row, after you've made your treble and 2 double crochets, you're going to make 2 double crochets again, and then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3. Into the 4th one I'm going to make a double crochet, so make 13 double crochets. After you've made your 13 double crochets, you're going to chain again 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then skip 3 double crochets from the previous row, 1, 2, 3, then make 2 double crochets, and then into the chain space 2 double crochets, chain 2 and a treble into the same chain. So chain 5 and 10, and then turn your work, 3, 4, 5 sorry, then make 2 double crochets into the chain space, and a double crochet into the next one. So now we are going to make the cross part. So chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 3, and then into this space a slip stitch like that, and then chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to skip 3 stitches, 1 2 3, and then make 7 double crochets. Once you've made your 7 double crochets, chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, then skip the 3 double crochets and then make a slip stitch into this chain space again, like that, and then chain 5 2 3 4 5, and then skip 3 1 2 3, and then into the last double crochet make a double crochet, and then 2 double crochets into the chain space, chain 2, and then a treble into the same space. And this is how it's going to be looking like. So for the next one, you're going to chain 5 4 5, turn your work, 2 double crochets into this space, like that, then 3 double crochets, and then make 3 double crochets onto the cross part, and then chain 3 1 2 3, and then into the next space 3 double crochets, and then make the 7 double crochets, and then 3 double crochets, then chain 3, and then 3 double crochets, then make again 3 double crochets, then 2 double crochets, then chain 2, and then a treble into the same stitch. So for our next row, it's going to be double crochets all around. So you start with 5 chains, 2 double crochets, then make double crochets here 2, then here 3 double crochets, then repeat the same up to the end of the row. Then I'll meet you in the next row. After you've made that row, for the next row you're going to chain 5, turn your work, and then 2 double crochets into the first chain space, and then make 2 double crochets into the next, chain 4, and then skip 3 1 2 3 into the next one, make a double crochet, and then we are going to make extra 12 double crochets. After you've made your 13 double crochets, chain 4, and then skip 3 1 2 3, and then make again 13 double crochets. and then you're going to make 4 chains and then skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then make 2 double crochets and then 2 double crochets, chain 2, and then a treble, and then you're finished your row. And I'll meet you next. 5 chains and then 2 double crochet into the first space, and then turn. You're going to make 1 double crochet and then make 5 chains, and then we are going to skip these 3, and then into this space you're going to make a slip stitch, and then chain 5, and then also skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then into the next one you're going to make 7 double crochets. Then chain 5, and then skip these 3 into this space, make a slip stitch, and then chain 5, and then skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then make 7 double crochets. Then make 5 double crochets, then slip stitch, then 5 double crochets, skip 3, 1 DC, 2 DC, and then just go. Next you're going to make 3 double crochets, and 3 double crochets on this chain, and then chain 3, then 3 double crochets on this chain, and then make double crochets up to this point. Three double crochets on this chain, and then chain 3 double crochets, make this number of double crochets, 3 double crochets, chain 3 double crochets, and then just complete your row as before. So after you made that, you're going to make 5 chains, 2 double crochets into the first chain, and then you're going to, for this row you're going to be making double crochets for the entire row. When you reach at the point where we made the 3 double crochets, you're going to be making the 3 chains, you're going to be making 3 double crochets, and then continue with your other double crochets. So do this for the entire row and I'll meet you back. So for our next row, chain 5 and turn your work 2 double crochets into the first chain, and then make an extra 2 double crochets and then chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then skip 3. 1, 2, 3 into the next one. Make 13 double crochets. And then 4 chains, skip 3, and then make 13 double crochets. And then 4 chains, 4, then skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then make 13 double crochets. Chain 4, then skip 3, then make 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets into this chain space, and then chain 2, and then a treble, and then chain 5, 5, and turn your work, 2 double crochets into the first one, and then make 1 single double crochet into this next row, and then skip 3, chain 5 into the space, make a slip stitch, and then chain 5, and then skip 3, then make 7 double crochets. Chain 5, and then into this space make a slip stitch, and then chain 5, and then skip 3, and then make 7 double crochets. And then you're going to skip 3, 5 chains, slip stitch, 5 chains, skip 3, 7 double crochet, skip 3, 5 chains, slip stitch, 5 chains, skip 3, double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2, and a treble, and then I'll meet you right back. If you've reached this part, for the next row I'm going to chain 5 and turn my work, and then 2 double crochets, and then make next 3 double crochets, and then 3 double crochets here, chain 3, 3 double crochets, then make double crochets up to this point and I'll meet you there. Then make 3 double crochets on this chain space, and then chain 3, then 3 double crochet into the next chain space, and then continue with your double crochets up to this point. So 3 double crochets into this chain space, chain 3, then 3 double crochets into the next chain space. So do the same for this part and make double crochets up to here and then a treble, and then for the next row you're going to just be making a row of double crochets. I'll post the number of double crochets I made for that last row, and then I'll meet you, and then we're going to be making the sides. So this is the number of rows that I've made, and this pattern is so cute. So now we're going to start making the sides. So you're going to start with making 3 single crochets into this space, and then crochet here, and then chain 3. Then you're going to make a slip stitch like that, and then add 2 double crochets, then a single crochet, and then chain 3, and then make a slip stitch, and then add 2 double crochets, and then into the next one, single crochet, chain 3, and then make a slip stitch, and then add 2 single crochet. So you're going to repeat this all around. This is how it's going to look like. So now you're going to be making the bandana handles, something like that. So chain 50 or any number of chains that you're comfortable with. Once you've made the number of chains that you want, now you're going to start making a slip stitch in this one. So I'm going to skip 2, and then into the third we're going to make like that. So make a slip stitch throughout this chain. I'm sorry if you're hearing some noises. The house next door is being repaired. So make these slip stitches until you get to this point. So once you've gotten to this part, you're going to make 2 double crochets into this space, 1, 2, and then for the rest you're just going to make single crochets on top of the previous double crochets. So make them for the entire row until you reach this point, and then you're going to make another handle. Chain, make 2 single crochets into the chain space, and then make the same number of chains you made to the first tie. And then you're going to skip 2, and then into the next one you're going to make a slip stitch. So you're going to repeat just like the first one, make slip stitch for the entire row. So repeat this for this entire chain, and then when you reach at the end, chain 1 and cut, and then secure the loose ends into the bandana. So this is the entire bandana that I've made. You can make it in less than 2 hours so long as you understand the pattern, and the excess, they just make the banana look more cute. So thank you for watching the tutorial, and I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe. Bye.